Welcome in, I'm Dylan from Terrible Tactics, and today we're talking about a game that's got more ghosts than a high school reunion. We're diving deep into Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals, and here's everything we know about it. First off, for those of you who are new to the Oxenfree universe, here's a quick rundown. The original Oxenfree was a supernatural thriller revolving around cryptic radio signals, ghostly encounters, and an eerie isolated island. 5 years after the original game gave us all trust issues with radios, Oxenfree is back with a sequel. Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals brings us back to the world of spooky radio signals, ghostly entities, and the perpetual fear of your own shadow. Launching on July 12 across more platforms than you can shake a ghost at, Oxenfree 2 comes from Night School Studio, the folks Netflix snagged in 2021. I'd make a joke about Netflix and chill here, but it seems they're more into Netflix and delayed game releases. Unlike those movie sequels that just rehash the same plot with a bigger explosion budget, Oxenfree 2 stands as a self-contained story. Players step into the shoes of Riley, who returns to her hometown to find out why everyone's radio is suddenly playing the Twilight Zone theme. As she delves into the mystery, she stumbles upon something far beyond your standard town gossip, a supernatural phenomenon that definitely wasn't mentioned in the town's tourist brochure. What's new this time? A walkie-talkie system, a unique twist to the successful dialogue mechanics from the first game. This system gives players a unique way to chit-chat with in-game characters and spectral entities that are just dying for a bit of company. Each decision impacts the story, so choose wisely or, just enjoy the chaos. Now, who might you be chatting with? You've got Jacob, your old school pal, some folks from a totally not creepy at all group named Parentage, and some local contacts who might just spill the town secrets. There's Maria, a DJ who can change your game soundtrack if you play your cards right, and then there's Nick, a sailor with his own ghost ship of problems. Choice has always been central to the Oxenfree experience. Want to be a lone wolf or make friends with everyone you meet? Your call. Oxenfree 2 continues this tradition with a branching narrative where your choices can lead to a happily ever after, or more likely a what on earth did I just do moment. The game features are as intriguing as its narrative. From time traveling to combat with a mysterious cult, players are in for a ride. And let's not forget about the reality shifting, time traveling mystery that makes Back to the Future look like child's play. But it's not just about the past. The stakes are higher this time around with an entirely new cast, setting, and threat. Riley, our environmental researcher, investigates the distorted radio signals that are more disruptive than a mobile phone at a movie theater. Just like in the first Oxenfree, players can enjoy flexible walking and talking, even including the option to interrupt conversations at any point. Perfect for those of us who love to be inconsiderate, even in the digital world. Oxenfree's unique brand of horror was never about cheap jump scares or grotesque monsters. It's about the unsettling, the uncanny, the things that make the hair on your neck stand up. Fans of the first game can expect more of this nuanced approach to horror in Oxenfree 2. When we're talking about the sound, remember those horror movies where the soundtrack made you jump more than the actual monster itself? Oxenfree 2 promises just that with an atmospheric soundtrack by an artist I presume is pronounced by scientific. Fans of the first game can expect a killer soundtrack in the sequel, and by killer, I mean a mix of catchy and creepy sounds that'll have you questioning whether to dance or hide under your bed. And for those of you who had gripes about the original game's long load times, Night School Studio promises smoother transitions and fewer interruptions to the gameplay flow, because nothing kills the mood quite like waiting for a haunted forest to load. Now, if you love radio puzzles from the first Oxenfree, you're in luck, because Oxenfree 2 aims to crank up the dial on this mechanic with new ways to interact with the environment. And let's not forget about the mysterious cult, the Parentage, because it just isn't a horror game without a cultist or two. Their goal to open a new portal to pull something out, a new deity perhaps, or maybe it's just the ultimate ghostly pizza delivery. In any case, we'll have to wait for the full release to find out. Oxenfree 2 looks to wow us again, just like the original, except this time as environmental researcher Riley. Will she uncover the source of these disturbances, or will she just end up with the world's worst static shot? Only time will tell. Well, that's going to be it from me today. I hope this gives you an idea of what to expect when Oxenfree 2 finally hits our screens, or radios. But if your radio starts making weird sounds, just do us all a favor and, just turn it off.